Alicia Borisonik is a talented singer, songwriter, and musician originally from Argentina. Her latest CD talks about her teenage years under brutal dictatorship in Argentina and her years here in Canada. Alicia joins me now in the studio. Welcome to Creative Block.
Hello, how are you?
Good, Alicia. Your CD is called Busco un Lugar or Looking for My Home. Tell me more about this CD.
Busco un Lugar is a song that I composed when I was 12 years old in Argentina. I kind of changed it now, it's not exactly the same. But really it talks about, looking for that place of freedom, of where you can express yourself, because I wasn't living under freedom.
No poder ya escapar.
You were living under dictatorship in the mid-70s to the early 80s. What was that like and how did it influence your music?
I was young, it started when I was 12 years old and finished when I was 18. It was very difficult because it was all my teenage years and you knew that people will disappear constantly and you never know, you go to the street, you never know if you will go back home. So I was under fear and paranoia, and my music kind of represented that. I didn't write very deep songs, at that age, but I did a lot of instrumental music, but represented kind of that need to express myself.
And I wonder if we hear that in your music right now, because when we think of traditional Latin rhythms, they're upbeat. Your songs you've described as melancholy. Is that all part of that?
It's a little bit like that. I know people in North America, they think Latin music is, for dancing and all of that. Maybe you can dance to some of my songs, but Argentinian music is a little bit different. Yeah, I will say a little melancholic. La sombra que siempre acompaña tu andar. I worked in this city with a producer called Rosemary. He had some kind of upbeat rhythms.
El tiempo te enseña, la vida te da.
So it's a nice kind of combination of who I am now, I'm not completely the Argentinian, I'm not completely Canadian, something
in between.
Exactly.
And tell me more about the lyrics. What is it that you write about and are trying to say?
The lyrics most of the time are about getting in touch with yourself and to see what's going on inside of you, and about trusting life, because you many times you feel frustrations and you think, especially when you're in the music business, that is so difficult, and you think maybe I should do something else, I should work with computers or be a lawyer, something like that. But then you always kind of, in my words, in my songs, it's like trust life, because things will happen. If you keep there pushing and being strong and being honest with yourself, things happen.
And when you write your music, when you're composing and when you're writing the lyrics, how would you say you do that? What is your process?
It's weird, because you kind of are always thinking in things. Even when you're in the car, maybe you're driving, and I think ideas. And when I go to Argentina, I go very often to Argentina. I try to go every year or every 2 years, and I get a lot of inspiration there. So I sit in a cafe and I write words, and then I put here the music. I don't know, it's weird.
Do you need to be in Argentina to create the musical part?
Sometimes, but not completely. Some things came here, but it's a big inspiration and motivation for me.
When people listen to your CD, what do you hope they take away from it?
I felt like I touched people's heart, because many people came and told me, I feel so related with your music, what you said in this song or in that song. So for me, that's a mission accomplished.
What's next for you? What are you working on now?
In getting more shows, more important shows in festivals. I'm going to play in the Ottawa Jazz Festival. So yeah, keep going with festivals and see if I can tour a little bit.
Okay, we'll look forward to seeing them. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lucy.
Siempre recordarte que existe lugar.